All right, y'all, here we go. What's going on? Let's go. Got another fight night tomorrow. Got some Bellator on tonight. Been back and forth looking at Bellator 284. Let's see what's going on, James Sink. What's up? It is going down tomorrow. Got another UFC fight night card. Hopefully, this one lives up to the standards of last week's. I mean, last week we had what 100% finish rate. So hopefully, which I doubt, hopefully we get that again, right? This is the card we had some cancellations on, but hopefully we make up for it somehow. Um, we got 4 WMMA fights, so I want to do my picks tonight real quick. It's almost 9 o'clock, so I'm gonna try to, I want to get these out the way. I've been busy midweek, so I said, let me come back through and give y'all my picks because this is a good night. We rarely get 4 fights. Hopefully everybody shows up. Marcus Australia, what's going on? Got some weird weights in this one though, man. We got a catch weight fight, 2 flyweights fighting a bantamweight. you know, so it's all over the place. So hopefully we get some good fights, man. Yeah, Bluebird said he's seeing this card live tomorrow. Well, enjoy it, man. Enjoy it. I know it's got to be fun. You got a good card. Let me see. 3, 6. So you got how many fights? 6, 7. Yeah, you get to see 7 on the prelims and 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. 13 fights. Yeah. Because 2 of the women fights got canceled. Yeah, you got a lot of WMMA on this. I'm really looking forward to this Yasmin and Lasmin fight. That's a good strawweight fight. I can't believe it made it to the main card, though. Seeing as this is Yasmin Herrig's first fight, you would have thought they would have put her on the prelims. I know she's 8-0. But yeah, you would think Yasmin would be on the prelims like they do a lot of their fighters. But they got her third from the main event. That's even higher than, the reliables like Hill and Godinez. Well, I think people already know what Hill's bringing to the table, so you really wouldn't want to put her at the main card, right? Calvillo and Nunez, Ansaroff, whatever you want to call her. Not really main event material either, right? Lipski and Cachoeira are, though. Lipski and Cachoeira, I could see them third from the main or co-main, you know? But let me see here. We got the prelims starting at 4 p.m. So let me go ahead and start with my picks. I'm going to start work my way up according to the schedule here. Just so y'all remember, we were supposed to have Aspen Ladd and Sarah McMahon on this card too. But they, of course, are off. No Ladd, no McMahon. Let's go up. First women's fight is Calvillo and Nunez. Like I said, hopefully they can do something big here because it's not really a fight I was looking forward to. Maybe if it was at strawweight, because I want to see what Calvillo looked like at 115 again. But according to Nina, she can't really make that weight now. Now she thinks she's a true flyweight. So everybody's moving up to 125. We'll see if Calvillo is really a true flyweight because her last statement she made was she was moving back down to 115, right? So now back to 125. Probably remember she had that ranking too. So she was like, you know what? I'm going to stick it out. I'm going to stick it out. But Calvillo, she needs this win. Let's go ahead and pull up her resume. Calvillo, she's got decent boxing. It's okay. She likes to box more than she should. But to me, I think it's more of her ground game that's always been impressive. Even in her early days, it was mostly her grappling and her ability to get dirty and scrappy on the ground. But she's kind of been abandoning that, trying to stand with some of these fighters, standing with Caitlin Chikagan, even standing with Marina Rodriguez at times. That's why she didn't get that victory. But let me see. Let me pull up her resume right now. When was her last victory? Because she lost to Andrea Lee, Caitlin Chikagan, and Andrade, all at 125. So at 125, she's 1-3. So yeah, the question is, does she really want to be here right now? Well, according to her last or her recent interview, she did say she still plans on dropping to 115, which I hope she does, because even if she beats Nina at 125, I don't think there's anything to offer there. I mean, she lost to all levels here. Kagan can't beat that style. Andrade couldn't beat that style. Andrea Lee, she got stopped by her. And Andrea Lee's kind of like in the middle. So the only type of fighter she could beat was Jessica Eye. So hopefully her plan is to go back down, win or lose. I think Calvillo in this fight needs to get it to the ground ASAP. I know Nina's been working on a ground game. I mean, you can only have so much rub off from me from Nunez, Amanda Nunez, though, but I think that's her best bet. Because, Nina, not bad on the feet. She's definitely not that bad. I think she's committed more to her striking. She just doesn't throw like little BS flurries. Nina can strike. She tagged Tatiana a couple of times with some good shots. And I think that's where she should keep it. Keep it standing for her. Kind of mix it up, keep the fight in the center, attack Calvillo's lead leg, her body, try to wear it down. I think Calvillo a little bit more solid at 115. Not like solid, but pretty much more in shape. Let me just say that. I think Nina's physical strength, it's never really been something like that stands out. But I think if she can use her takedown defense and use some dirty boxing and use her range, she should have some success here. Because let me see how much of a height difference there is here. Calvillo's like 5'4". She's listed at 5'4". Nina, I want to say she's like 5. They got her listed at 5'5". She's like 5'6" or something like that. And I think she's in the past shown that she can use her range and has a pretty good leg attack. Even against, let me see, her last win was like Claudia, Angela Hill, Randa Marcos. She can stop some of them grapplers in their tracks with her stand-up. So that's mainly her best bet, is to keep it standing. Calvillo got to get gritty like she did against Jessica Eye. Jab her way in, not circle and jab like she wants to try to kickbox all night. Because I don't think she really has that type of power. She doesn't really sit down on her shots to get respect. She couldn't get respect from Chikagan. Definitely couldn't get no respect from Andrade. Her best bet is to punch her way in, clinch up, get the fight to the ground, get that top control, and work. Work for submission or just work the ground and pound on Nina. Nina hasn't had a victory in what? Let's see. Dang, almost 4 years, like 3.5 years. She hasn't scored a win since 2018. Then she lost to Suarez back in 2019. In 2021, she lost to Mackenzie Dern. So we'll see how hungry she is. She said the weight favors her. She feels stronger. She was training with the girls in the Tough House. So she said she felt more so around that weight. We'll see, though. I mean, you already know Calvillo doesn't really have like a strength advantage at this weight. It's already been seen, witnessed a couple times, 3 times. So with that, for me, I like Calvillo. I just don't really like her at this weight, man. I just don't like her at this weight. I wish she'd go back down to 115. So with that, I'm gonna have to pick Nina Ansaroff in this fight. I'm gonna go with Nina Ansaroff in this fight by decision. I think she can get it. Won't say she can finish her, but I think she can get the at least 2 rounds back, two good rounds in here. I think with this little time off she's had, she's been able to stay in shape, get her energy back up, and get sharp, working with Nunez, even with some of these girls in the tough house. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Nina Ansaroff / Nunez, whatever you want to call it, right? What about y'all? Yeah, Strays to hit that like. Yeah, hit the like button. 8 likes. Let's get up to 10. No, let's get up to 11. Got 15 people. Let's get up to 11 likes. All right, Straya said Calvillo said she'll still be dropping down. Yeah, I pulled the interview up. I didn't read it yet, but yeah, that's what I said. She's still looking to move back down, which she needs to. Robot Chicken says she won that 3rd round against Tatiana. Yeah, she did. Decent hands, like good tie clinch. She has good control. I think she was just a little rusty and thrown off by the power of Mackenzie Dern. Mackenzie Dern got in a couple of good shots, got her down, and boom, right? She was able to get it. Mackenzie Dern was able to get that finish over. But on the regular, I think Nina is a little bit more committed. Hopefully this fight turns out good. I mean, Nina says this is the weight she wants to be at, so I want to see that strength in there. Bluebird said Nina versus Cynthia is the least interesting fight on that card, in my opinion. Nina's a decent technician, so I'm going with her. Cynthia just can't seem to do it at 125. Yeah, I think so too. I think it is the least exciting to me. That's probably why they got it as the first fight. The out of the women, and it's on the prelims. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Nina in that fight. But let's jump up to this catch weight fight. Let's talk about this one. This one looks good. This one's kind of a step up in competition for Lupita Godinez, Angela Hill, and Lupi Godinez. Now, Angela Hill, we see her time and time again go in here and fall short. Angela Hill been in here time and time again, and we always see her fall short, man. She's never really been finished. Well, who am I kidding? Yeah. Thug Rose Namajunas put her to sleep. And Randa armbarred her, right? Yeah. But she never been knocked out before. Been choked out, but she never been knocked out. Angela Hill at 13 and 12, 37 years old. I don't know if we'll ever see anything different from her. I don't think we'll ever see anything where she steps out of the box, man. I don't think we'll ever see her make those changes, like I said before, like she needs to do. Become a finisher. Sit down on your punches, or become a point fighter. I don't know. I don't think at this point we'll see that. And that's going to be dangerous against Lupita. Lupi Godinez is a dangerous fighter. Girl has the boxing skill. She's got the wrestling. She's got the attitude. She's scrappy. She likes to come in there and bang, So Angela's got to do something different. Something we're always asking her to do. Got to do something different, man. 120, this fight's at 120. So I asked that the other day, who do you think is the weight's going to favor? Just a little weight gain. To me, it could favor Angela Hill. I think it was two beats, like you made that point. It could favor Angela Hill as far as her not having to have a rough weight cut. She'll have better stamina, maybe a little bit more power, maybe. But it's already proven with Loopy. It's already proven with Loopy Godinez. You know, she fought at flyweight, and she didn't seem like she missed a beat. She lost a close decision against, what's her name? Luana Carolina. And it was like, hey, she still had it. You know, she was still in there. She still looked good, looked physically strong. So I don't really see the weight being a problem for Loopy. I don't think it's going to slow her down. I think she's actually stronger and a little bit more powerful. And she's got hands. I think she could do whatever she wanted in this fight. You know, she could fight on the inside in the pocket with Angela Hill as far as her striking, or she can just take this fight to the ground. So that's what it is. Be safe. Take it to the ground. You know, take her down. Use her wrestling. You know, she can do what Tisha Torres did. You know, she's a little bit more aggressive than Tisha too. You know, Loopy's a little bit more of an aggressor. Like, she'll take chances. Like, they have this almost similar build, but she's got that size, and you know, she likes to use it in that power. So I think that's what you'll see in this fight. You will see her close the distance and jab her way in, box her way in, and take Angela Hill down and try to rough her up. If she can't submit her, because Angela Hill's defense on the ground of submissions has gotten better, I'll give her that. Like, she can drag herself to the cage and get back up quick. So she has that ability. You know, she has that ability to survive. But how's she going to survive whenever somebody keeps coming with that offense? You know, that type of offense like she does. Bluebird said he's got to go with Loopy on this one. Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you on this one, man, because Angela Hill, the blueprint's out there for her, you know. It hasn't really changed. She's only been able to beat a certain level of fighters. She's on a 3-fight losing streak right now. Jandaroba, Lemos, Torres. Only beat Ashley Yoder, who she already fought, I think, once before. A common opponent she fought twice. So, yeah, she should be able to beat her. But before that, she lost to Michelle Waterson. That was a close one, though. I give her that. Claudia Gadelha. That was another one I would have gave her. I would have gave her that fight, too. Definitely. But it's like I said. They were close. They were close fights because she never does anything out the box. Like, she won't become a finisher. She won't make an adjustment to dominate or really outpoint you. So I can't just go in here and say, okay, off of her experience, she can win. No, because Angela Hill may have more experience, but is she learning from the experience? That's the question. Mojo, what's going on? That's really the question. Like, can you say she learns from her experience? No, not really. Like, she's just getting all these fights, but 13-12. 13-12 speaks for itself. 12 losses speak for themselves. Like, she can survive. You know, she can take a hit. You know, she can fight to the very edge, but come up short. So, for me, Angela Hill would have to do like I said in the past. I think she would have to maintain distance, throw combinations, use a long jab, which she just won't commit to. She has got a long right hand, but she just won't commit to a jab. You know, you got to bust up Lupita, because Lupita's defense isn't that great. You know, Lupita's defense isn't that great, so she can be hit, but you got to commit to it. You know, you have to commit to them combinations. So There's a game plan Angela Hill could execute easy, tie clinch, work from the outside, turn, pace itself, look for, a decision, counter. It's there, but I don't know if she can do it. Loopy, close the distance, pressure, box her way in, fight this fight on the cage, take it down, maintain. I think she can get it. So with that being said, I mean, for me, hate to make it say obvious pick, but I'm gonna go with Loopy in this one, man. I think Loopy can get a decision. Could she finish? Maybe. I think Loopy's just got the go, that killer instinct. She'll go right after you. She'll come right in. Hey, she ain't scared. That's one thing I give Loopy. Like, defense is lacking, but what she lacks in defense, she makes up for by overwhelming you. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Loopy by decision. And this will put Angela Hill at 13-13. Unlucky number, which means could get cut, or she might retire. That'll be 4 fights in a row that she's lost. That'll put her at 13-13, right? Might think of cutting her though if she really gets beat down and finished. Right? At 37 now. Like I said, I don't see a great deal changing from her. Cole said, I don't know. I feel like Angela Hill's too far of a step up for Loopy. How much of a step though? Like how much of a step would you say? Like, what is it that stands out that makes her too much of a step? When Angela Hill, this for me, because Angela Hill to me doesn't really change too much in a fight. Like, she doesn't step up herself. Like, how much of it is going to be a test for Loopy? Like, to me, when I go back and look at the Lemos fight, Lemos made that fight harder than it should have been. Angela wasn't too hard to find in that fight. Angela wasn't too hard to find. Lemos could have walked her down and chopped her apart. So, hey. I don't know though. Cole said Loopy has just been fighting people making their debuts or 2 fights in. Let me see. Who else has she fought? Let's see. She finished Ariane Carnelossi. How many fights did Ariane Carnelossi have? Yeah. Ariane Carnelossi was like, 3 fights in the UFC, right? Right. Who else? Let me see. Estela Nunez. Did she fight Estela Nunez? No. Hold on. Hang on. That was Carnelossi. Okay, so Loopy's fought Juarez. Yeah, okay. No, she did beat Jessica Panay, in my opinion, though. And that was a veteran. That was her first fight in the UFC. To me, she won that fight. So she kind of proved herself right away with a veteran on her resume. So I can't really say it's just because she's been fighting people that make their debuts and not really. I think it's just coming down the style matchup too for me. James Perez said, guess I got blocked. No, you ain't get blocked. You right here. What you talking about? You got blocked. Hold on. Yeah, like when I'm basing it off of styles and what Angela Hill has really done in the past and how she's never stepped it up, I don't know what she's going to do with somebody that's coming to win. Like, Loopy may have fought like a certain level of competition, but she wants it. Where is it? You gotta ask yourself, does Angela Hill really want it? Mojo said, I feel like Lupi is going to bring it Hill and she's going to bring it to Hill and possibly send her on her way. Right. Yeah, James, you had asked me. Yeah. You said, so I got Lupi. Yeah. You must miss my pick. Yeah, I got Lupi. Yeah, I got Lupi. Robot Chicken said Angela has a lot going on too. Yeah, she's got a lot of stuff going on. Like, broadcasting, commentating. I mean, she does that stuff well, right? Cole said Jessica Panay is low ranked, though. I just mean she's not fought any high level fighters. I got you. Yeah, so it could be a Lamos test for her, but where Lamos sat back, I think Lupi's going to capitalize. I think she's going to capitalize instead. She'll be that one to not sit back and wait. That's just from my point. Like, I mean, I'm taking what you say into consideration too, because it makes sense. Like, she might not know how to deal with that veteran level, but I just don't really think Angela Hill is suckered too many people into a certain type of trap, But yeah, I'm gonna go with Lupi by a decision in this one. Yeah. Who else? Let's see. Who else got Angela? Anybody else got Angela Hill, Lupi? Robot Chicken says she won't get cut because they're fighting a short notice. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, she probably won't get cut off of this one. She'll be 13-13 though. All right, Chin said got Lupi. BJ said he got Lupi. BJ, what's going on? He said he got Lupi. Pretty much, man. I just, I would like to see Angela do something different, but it just ain't been in her. Let's see. Oh yeah, Angela and Lupi, they got a common opponent. They both beat Carnelossi, except Angela Hill stopped her. They both beat Carnelossi, but she stopped her. Yeah, BJ, 13-13, man. I mean, it's it's not funny, but it's true. It's true. All right, Stray and Marcus said they both got Lupi. What about you, Colton? Since you brought it up, you going for Angela Hill in this one? I think we got one, right? So I guess you got Colton, right? You got Angela Hill, right, Colton? He said, I can't really remember what Angela Hill's takedown defense is like. It was okay in her last fight, I want to say. Was it Tisha Torres that took her down and she was able to bounce back up? It's gotten a little bit better. I think her takedown defense has gotten a little bit better. How did it look in the Verna fight? I can't remember that fight. I thought she did all right because she didn't get submitted. I don't think her takedown defense was really good. She survived some submission attempts, I think, in that fight. But yeah, I mean, she survived from her being, from Verna submitting her. So James Brett said Lupi's 8-2. She should beat Hill. Yeah, she should. Of course, I think I'd pick Hill. Okay. Jessica Panay beat Lupi. It was a split. It was close. All right. Lupi won that fight to me. They gave it to her. To me, Lupi won that fight. Yeah, Chen said Lupi should have bagged that one. Yeah, I thought Lupi won that. You know who I think would beat Lupi though, man? I think Emily Ducote would beat Lupi. I know some people gonna disagree with me on that, but no, I think Emily Ducote, she got that right hand, man. She got that patient striking too. And Lupi's face is wide open to be hit. Man, Emily Ducote's gotten better on the ground too, man. I think that would be a good fight. Emily would probably piece her up, man. Now Loopy would get in some shots. Don't I'm not discrediting her. Don't even think that. I'm not discrediting Loopy, but Emily Ducote and Loopy would be a good fight at some point. Because Emily don't mind fighting in the pocket. Like she'll take a shot or two, but her punches are crisp. Them things are crisp. That'd be a good hand fight right there. Damn, I wonder who Emily Ducote's gonna fight next. Cause Emily's in the top 15 now, right? She might fight down. Make her fight down. Yeah, Emily Ducote's number 14. Might fight Pinheiro or Michelle Waterson. Who knows? But yeah, that would be a good fight. Jen said you didn't see the Pinay fight. Yeah, that was a good fight. It was, it was a good showing by Loopy. Let me put it that way. It wasn't like a great fight, but Pena didn't do anything special. Yeah, she ain't nothing special. Robot Chicken said, I'm not mad at that pick. It's MMA. Anything can happen. Yeah, anything can happen. Anything can happen. Like, I'm leaving my mind open for that, Colton. Definitely. I'm leaving my mind open for Angela Hill just doing some veteran tricks in there where Loopy gets frustrated. But I think Loopy is just so concentrated on pressure and winning, whereas Angela Hill lacks that sometimes, and Loopy will just get it done. She said Emily versus Lamos would be a leg kickoff. Oh yeah, them leg kicks, man. Emily Ducote was tearing Pinay's leg up. That was a good fight. I think Lamos has more pop on hers though. Lamos is a little bit more destructive with her leg kicks. Emily's are good. They're accurate. They're strong. But Lamos is big legs. Lamos is hers are a little bit more destructive. Ask Andrade, she felt it. You know, what's up? Zama said Ducote's striking is yeah, it is. It's cooked to a perfection. Emily Ducote, is she French? I don't think so. Hang on, is she from Canada? I think she's from like a Midwestern state. Oh yeah. Okay, let me see. She's from Midwest or something like that. Hold on. I mean, maybe her heritage is from like France. Is that a French name? Oh, she's from California, right? Yeah, she's from California. I kept thinking she was Canadian or something. But all right, we got, let's see, 2 more fights here. Let's go in on let's see what's going on this next fight here. Yeah, I got a video talking about this straight, about her moving up to 125. I got a video coming, believe me. And of course, I know people that love Rose are gonna diss me for this video that's coming out. You can't be critical on any fighter somebody simps over. So I'm not even gonna pay attention. I just know, and I ain't even talk trash. This video is coming up. I didn't even talk trash. Like, I ain't calling no names, but you gonna still get some Rose simps that call me disrespecting. When I speak facts, people gonna call me disrespecting. Just because I'm gonna say that Valentina is a better champion than Rose and she's stronger. If I say Valentina is physically stronger than Rose, people get mad at that. Did you know that? Y'all know that? Where did I say anything wrong? Did I say something about Rose, how she looks or anything? Which I think she looks fine. Nothing wrong with her. But people simp so hard they mistake constructive criticism for disrespect. Really, they do. They really do. And I'm just telling you, look, I have no problem with Rose if she likes that fight. But I'm gonna just tell you straight up that Valentina's is look, Rose said it herself. Rose said, I thought Valentina was the GOAT, in my opinion. She was like, I forget Nunez is the GOAT because I think Shevchenko is the GOAT, right? So them two are considered the greatest. I don't even consider Rose in their lane. Now, Rose is a good champion. Now, don't get me wrong, she's a good fighter. You don't win the belt 2 times with D-level skills. Don't get me wrong, she got skills. But she even separated herself in that interview. In them comments, she did that. So I'm just taking what she said. Hey, no, I'm making my own opinion, my own, based off of my own research and eyes. And it's like, okay, I said the same thing she said. Right. But that's another thing. Y'all see the video, so because I had to talk about it because somebody asked me about it. So I've been kind of busy, but yeah, I did a video. I'm gonna put it out tomorrow. Mojo said, if P-Ball pulls off a reverse knockout or some crazy stoppage, oh man, if she does that, she's going. Her fan base is going nuts. She's going nuts. She said Valentina would beat Rose worse than she beat Andrade. Oh yeah. Don't tell them that though. Bluebird said, I'm a Rose fan, but Valentina's stronger and is a much more dominant. She's a much more dominant champion. Those are facts. And those are the exact words I use. I mean, she's a dominant. She's disciplined. Valentina's discipline is better than Amanda Nunez's and Rose. If it's better than Nunez, it's hell of a lot better than Rose. Okay. I will give Valentina that when it comes to comparing Nunez. Her technical skills and the stand-up is better than Nunez. Her discipline is better in that factor. So what does that say? I'm just saying. So some of y'all already know. I'm just warning some of those Rose simps. When they see this video, they're gonna cry. And I'm using the same tone I'm using right now, but they will cry. So Zama says she do better than you think. Okay. Let's see how he reacts to one leg kick. That's all I'm gonna say. And you gotta remember, how can she do better than you think when she probably couldn't even handle Tyler Santos, possibly Lauren Murphy? Right? Oh yeah, Robot Chicken. I'm bringing all that stuff. He said Rose will get mauled by Santos. I'm not sure she gets past Ebos. Ebos is a tough one though. That's a tough call because Rose has some accurate punches. In that too, yeah, Mojo. Yeah, I got the video, man. I'm gonna put the video out tomorrow because I said that too. Yeah, I was like, don't really. It just sounded like she was answering the question. But I mean, if people want to discuss it, what we really think, I'll tell you what I think. But yeah, it didn't really sound like she was interested. Yeah, I can argue that too. I thought Whaley did win that second fight. I tell you what, between a Whaley fanboy and a Rose fanboy, boy, they be trying to, just because I call facts, boy, they be coming over here bugging me. Like I'm not like I ain't trying to win either one of you. I'm just talking about the fight game. You know what I mean? Like Whaley fan is really emotional, or Rose fans really emotional. They be trying to get at me. I'll be like, man, go on somewhere. If you don't want to hear about the fight game in general, and you don't want to hear real criticism, then you better go to a channel that's going to kiss Rose's butt or kisses Whaley's butt. Believe me, I like Whaley's skills. I like Rose's skill, but okay. But yeah, that was a little sidebar. Let's get back on this fight. Here we go. I am keeping my fingers crossed that this fight happens. Oh boy, Lipski and Cachoeira. Lipski and Cachoeira, man. What are we going to do, man? Lipski Cachoeira is at 135. I've been waiting on this fight. I prefer it be 125. But what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Might as well settle for it. Lipski had trouble making the weight when she had illness, right? Yeah, women's bantamweight. Yeah, still listed bantamweight. And this is on the main card for good reason. Lipski's good to go. She's cleared to fight. Cachoeira. She's a beast. She's a zombie. We're going to have some good action here, man. Now, Lipski, looking at her frame, I'm not sure. Like, what do y'all think? Like, Ariane Lipski, she does, she's a flyweight. How do you think she's going to fare at 135? Well, do you think she'll carry the weight nicely? I didn't see her like in a recent standoff. So I don't know. Like, I think when it comes down to like banging, just like straight up banging in this type of fight with the extra weight, it would favor Cachoeira. But yeah, Colton. I think Lipski is a much more intelligent striker. Like, I think her straight strikes, are more effective, and that's going to help her. Like you said, she's smaller. Yeah, she is smaller. That's why I think 135, the size, the extra weight might favor the frame of Cachoeira. So in this type of fight, the intelligence is going to be very much key for Ariane Lipski. All the way. Lipski's got to be the smart striker in here. Keep it straight. Throw straight jabs down the pipe. When Cachoeira is coming straight in, hooking, she's got to be dipping her head. She's got to be using those front kicks. Keep it, right to the body, knock her back. And when she steps in with those hooks, around that left hook, you got to throw that straight right hand over the hook. She's got power now. Lipski's got power. She was able to put some power on Montana before she lost, even on Shevchenko, Antonina. So yeah, she's the smarter striker, but her being smaller could be an issue. Well, it shouldn't really be. Like, I don't really see Cachoeira like trying to body Lipski in this. I don't see her trying to grab and hold too much and go to the ground. If anybody wants to go to the ground, it should be Lipski to avoid power. Lipski's been training hard and working on her grappling overall, but even her striking has gotten sharper. In my opinion, from what I've been seeing, it's been getting sharper. So you need to see just straight strikes and control from Lipski in this fight, and maybe a takedown or two to just control the fight. I mean, Cachoeira, to me, use this weight to her advantage. Push, stay in the chest, get dirty. Cut that cage off. Keep Lipski's back to the cage so Lipski can't set her feet. Keeping Lipski off her stance is a good way to keep her power off. So Cachoeira got to come in there and hook it, head, body. Take her time. Just don't be swinging for the fences, though, because she could get caught. 135 might help her out a little bit. Might help her punch resistance go up, but we don't know. All I do know, one thing I do know is there's going to be blood in this fight. There will be some blood in this one. Yeah, Mark, the fists are going to fly in this fight, man. This one going to be a good one. Stray said he got Lipski by decision. Bluebird said, yeah, Lipski versus Zombie. Yeah, Violence Queen versus the Zombie. It's going to be a banger, man. And I think, yeah, with that extra weight, too, man, I wish this fight was on last week's card because I know somebody was going to get knocked out. And I stand by that. Somebody's getting finished. Even if somebody, get dropped, somebody just goes in for a choke, somebody's getting finished. Robot Chick said, I can't bank on a fighter that takes so much damage like female version of Shane Burgos. Yeah, I can't, man. Cachoeira, she okay. Just take too much damage, man. Like I don't see another level to her like Lipski. At least Lipski. Like I like straight punches, I like what Lipski can do. I like how she can set up her right hand, Cachoeira want to bang and she want to put on a performance, but you got to take a lot of hits in the meantime, though, with that type of style. All right, it's her style gives me a headache sometimes because she's taking all that punishment, So, I mean, that one fight she took with Valentina, I mean, wow, that's more damage than some fighters taking their career. I don't know though. Lipski to me is more intelligent. It's not really her weight, so she has to be careful and not get into a slugfest and stay off the cage as far as when Cachoeira presses her. Let's see, how tall is Lipski anyway? Lipski about 5'6". That's kind of long though. She's tall, but she's not really wide. You think she's not really wide though, right? She's slim, frame kind of like Joanna, I guess. So 135, yeah, I don't really see that be her favor. Then Cachoeira's 5'7", a little bit wider in the shoulders. So yeah, she'll probably fill out a little bit nicer at bantamweight just for this one fight. Mojo said Cachoeira by eye gouge. Dang. Australia said 4-fight card again. Who's gonna pull out? Keep fingers crossed, man. We wait until 4 p.m. tomorrow. If we can make it to 4 p.m. tomorrow, about 4 fights deep, hopefully we're good to go. But we already lost 2 fights on this card. Aspen Ladd, Sarah McMahon. And y'all remember the other fight we lost. When it's really pissing me off. Arujo and Grasso. Y'all remember that fight card? That fight is supposed to be on this card. Yep. Obviously not like Joanna. Joanna has a wide torso. Lipski's more feminine. She don't have that wide of torso. What do you mean, like just wide in stomach or like wide in her hips? I wouldn't say they don't have exact frames, but you know what I mean. Like the tall, long fighters, the tall, long frame fighters that they're not built for bantamweight. Hill's getting retired tomorrow. That could be it. Tell you, Cole said Calvillo needs to bring that aggression that she used to have. Nina is a smart fighter, but she doesn't have the grit or heart to pull it off. Cynthia needs to bring it to her. I wonder, man, is Calvillo's grit going to be good enough to handle Nina? Oh no. This could be one to pick for Calvillo. I'm not sure though. I think I'm gonna go with Nina in this one. She just had, she used to have grit. Yeah. I remember I almost picked Calvillo to beat Andrade. I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah. You know what? I should have. It was like picking. It was like picking Montana to beat Macy Barber that time. I was like, what was I thinking? Except that when I went back and common sense hit me. But that one, I was like, what am I picking Montana for? How did I let somebody hypnotize me with that one? BJ. Montana wasn't beating no Macy Barber. What was I thinking? Mojo said Arujo versus Grasso 2024. Bluebirds, I like Lipski, she's a better technician, but Priscilla hits hard, doesn't care about getting hit. Has a decent gas tank. I have to go with the zombie. Yeah, man, 135. Like at 125, I was picking Lipski for sure. But dang, man, that is true. 135, man. That's gonna be a big difference. It is. I will. That is so true, man. Let me think. Yeah, I don't know. 135 makes me want to pick Cachoeira. Oh, you said picking Miranda over Corey. Hey, I mean, that's different. These low level fighters, they're hard to pick. Like, you can't really say, oh, that's one's for sure. Like, there's certain fights you can just say, yeah, but like the lower the level you get, the harder to pick is. Like, some people thought I was crazy picking Elise Reed over Corey, but that was one where I was like, yeah, I think her skills can do it. But that's not really, because Corey's not really proven. You know what I mean? Like, that's different. Corey and Miranda Granger, they're not proven. You got more to go off of with Montana and Macy. That's why I said when I thought about it, I was like, what was I thinking? I was crazy. Macy got dog in her, right? See, Corey, girl, like 22 years old. You don't know what she got. Miranda Granger, she could show up and win. There's really not a lot to go on with him. That's why it's like, yeah, you can say Corey would probably be the favorite somewhat, but not, still up in the air. It really is. Robot Chicken said Montana didn't look bad against Mayra Silva. That's why I picked her. I picked her because of I felt she had more tools. But even that fight with Mayra Silva, it was a draw, right? So yeah. Marcus said right at 135, Priscilla could break those heavier hammers out, but that would depend if she can land. Yeah, and that's what I'm thinking too, man. Yeah, Mark's like, she could be ducking all these shots, man. Like, Lipski could come in here just ducking and moving and piecing her up at the same time. Because yeah, it's a big part of it. It's still a skill set. Skill set's big part of it. Yeah, I'm gonna still rock with Lipski though. I'm gonna rock with Lipski. Lipski, and Nina so far. All right, let's go to this strawweight fight. Not many people know who these fighters are yet. Yasmin Herrig, and is it Lasmin Lucindo? Lasmin. Yasmin Herrig is 8-0. Been following her career. She's a combate fighter. Blasted through their tournament. Got some good finishes on her resume. Yasmin's got some good tools, man. I think she's the next coming of this strawweight division. Now, we're gonna see how fair out. I know I'm not trying to overhype, but she got some skills, man. Like good finishing rate, good technical skills. Yeah. I go back and look at some of her fights. She likes to finish. She's got good takedown defense too. And she's working. Young fighter, 23 years old, is showed different levels of her game. Jauregui? Yasmin Jauregui. Yasmin Jauregui. Okay, Jauregui. I'm gonna just call her Yasmin then. Lasmin, on the other hand, is a 20-year-old with 17 fights on her resume, 13-4. Has a win over Sarah Froda. Y'all remember Sarah Froda? I think that was her biggest win. A lot of her fights came, the lower organization. A lot of regional fights here. No big names. 4 losses early in her career. Dang, how old was she back then? Hold on, she's 20 now. Whoa, hold on. She's only 20 years old. 20 years old. Wow. This girl, did she fight when she was 15? Did she make her professional debut in 2017? Wow, this girl fight when she was 15 years old. Shoot. This girl is young, man. Oh, man. No, one Yasmin and is it Jasmine? Why does it say L? Why is it spelled with an L? Lasmin Lucindo. I'm looking at Tapology, y'all. I mean, even a girl spells her name with an L. I never seen an L get the Jasmine. Yeah. Good God, this girl is 20 years old, man. And that's not even the thing. This girl been fighting since she was 15 years old. This girl is tough. Professional debut at 15 years old. Got 3 finishes at 15 years old. Took a couple of L's. So she has a decent resume, but I think she's still young. I went back and looked at a couple of fights. Good grappler. She's strong for her age. Still kind of raw. Let's be real. She's still kind of raw. Oh, snap. We might have to take another sidebar because Ali Malay McFarland and Bruna Ellen is about to start. I might have to do a round by round right now. Has been. I know she came in missing weight. Hold on. So it's a capital I, Yasmin. Still don't spell like Jasmine. You don't say I. All right. Let's check this fight out for a second, y'all. Sidebar. Here we go. Ali Malay and Bruna Ellen. Bruna Ellen made weight. I want to see Bruna Ellen win this fight. Ali Malay came in 3 pounds overweight, 129. Here we go, round 1. Ali Malay. Ooh, nice right hand from Bruna Ellen. Ooh, that's a nice little left hook. Kind of skate by the head, missed. Good angles so far from Bruna Ellen here. Ooh, Bruna Ellen with another one. Tagged Ali Malay. Ali Malay trying to strike with her. This is the range you want to fight at since Ali Malay coming in here all bigger. Look at this. Good strikes there. Good head movement there from Bruna Ellen. Ali Malay trying to stand. This range is favored. Ooh, good right handed by Bruna Ellen. Ali Malay trying to step in. She getting tagged though. And Bruna Ellen's got some good movement here that's going to give her problems. Every time Ali Malay try to step in, she will get caught. 1-2 there from Bruna Ellen. You can see a bit of a size difference here. We're coming in 129. Definitely got a slow, nice jab from Bruna Ellen. Bruna Ellen not throwing too many kicks. She's just using her hands and she's, getting the best of Ali Malay so far. Well, you know, Bruna Ellen did fight the champion too. Ooh, nice jab from Ali Malay. Yeah, main card is on Showtime. Oh, was that right hand there from Ellen? Bruna Ellen just stepping away from these straight punches from Ali Malay. Oh. See Ali Malay trying to catch her with one of them power shots when she steps in. Mojo said that I hear McFarlane was retiring after this fight. I heard some about that. Yeah, so you know her heart probably ain't really gonna be in it like that. Good movement from Bruna Ellis. She just looks so much more active. Yeah, that's what I meant to say earlier about Mojo. You said, yeah, you thought it was just me. Yes. Yeah, picking lower level fighter matchups, it's like you really don't know with some of them. Yeah. Like you just don't know. Like with main events in some of these bigger fights, when I put my mind on those and really just go with a gut sometimes, I'm like, yo, I can pick them. Like people were crazy. Thought I was crazy when I picked Rose to beat Joanna. I was like, no, man, watch this. Same with Nunez and Cyborg. The one that was like a complete shocker was that Whaley and Rose one. That was crazy. But yeah, as far as like main events and the more you know a fighter, it's a little bit easier. But you know these lower levels, it's like, come on, like you don't have much to go off of. Oh, now Ali Malay is shooting in for a takedown. Now she's trying to clinch up. 30 seconds left. She getting clinching up after she's getting pieced up. Uh-oh. Oh, dang. Brunel is pretty strong here. She's stopping these takedowns here. I don't think there's enough to win the round for Ali Malay. I'm going to give this round to Bruna. Nice elbows to the head there from Brunel. Ali Malay struggling to get, double leg there from Ali Malay to end the round. Too late. Yeah, I gave that round to Bruna Ellen, though. Yeah, this might be her last fight, right? Is that what they say? It's gonna be her last fight. James Press, you give it to Ellen. Yeah, the first round I gave to Ellen. Yeah, they are, James. I like Bellator when they put their fights here. Like quality's been pretty good too. And you know they give you a whole bunch of fights on their prelims. Ooh, Ali Malay with the right hand. Ali Malay with that right. Wow, they gave that round to Ali Malay. Of course they did. See, Bruna about to turn it up. She can't. I mean, I thought she won. She can't keep on fighting here on the outside because they ain't gonna give her the fight. See that right hand land there? Now she trying to shoot in for these takedowns now. Now she trying to step it up. See, it's too close. I thought Ellen landed better shots. She landed 20 of 68. Alima 25 of 76. I don't know how many of those landed. I don't think it's open scoring, Zaman. I think that was just Big John's card up there. Yeah, they don't think they. Oops. I don't think they're doing open scoring here. All right, Ali Malay is going for this takedown. She's got that body lock. She's trying to. Yeah, I knew it. Yeah, right leg around Ellen's left. She's trying to get a trip, but nope. Ellen's takedown defense is good, but yeah, that was a nice separation there for Ellen. Back to the center. But from here, man, she's got to establish some leg kicks. She's just throwing punches. Slow Ali Malay down and get them calf kicks in. Ooh, hard right hand from Ali Malay, though, right there. Ellen missing wild with that left hook. She's throwing wild shots, though. That left hand's too wild, though. From Bruna Ellen. I don't know what she's doing there. Throwing a lot of air. So Ali Malay right hand. Another right hand from Ali Malay. We need to step in now. Got to step in with them shots. I know she trying to watch out because of the weight, size, but she want to get taken down. But she got to commit here. Now this round, I am giving Ali Malay far so far. That was a good jab from Ali Malay. Dang, right hand on Brunel's head. Brunel falling behind here. She ain't making no adjustment. Look like she having some trouble now. Ooh, hard jab from Ali Malay McFarlane. I think Ali Malay McFarlane is figuring out her in and out speed. Like Ellen's not offering anything except stepping in. Another hard right hand from McFarlane. McFarlane stepping in now. Clinch. Got Ellen to the cage with like a minute, 5 seconds left here. She probably gonna get this takedown to just seal the round. Boom. Yep. McFarlane made a mistake here. Ooh, Ellen's on her back. Try to go for that takedown. And then she turned into the guard. Gave up her back. Now Ellen's in an awkward position here. She's kind of got a lock around the waist. But nothing's going to come of it. Now McFarlane's on top. Now. Yep, McFarlane's got a top position. She's in the guard here. Yeah, she definitely won this round. All right, straight is out. All right, man. Okay. 12 seconds left. Well, that's McFarlane's round. Yeah, Brunel, she kind of fell off in that round there. Like she couldn't make any adjustment there. James Perez said Lee Malay round 2. Yeah, I gave her round 2 all the way. She landed better punches. Ended it with a takedown and some control. Yeah, she won that round clearly. And if the judges gave her, if they gave her the first round too, I mean, it's pretty much over. Ellen got to step her game up, man. She got to do something different here, man. Because McFarland figured her out. Excuse me. James Presley, that's at 115. No, this is at 125. It's supposed to be 125, but Alema missed weight by like 3 pounds. She's 129 tonight. Or, she weighed 129 to weigh in. All right, here we go. Well, she might get it, Mojo, if this is her last fight. And Brunel is legit. If she gets left hands from Alima there. Wild left hand from Ellen. Like Ellen's throwing some wild, sloppy left hooks. Why does she not just throw the jab? Big John is weird. Like Big John gave Bruna Ellen that second round. How did Big John give Bruna Ellen that second round? He is backwards, man. Bruna Ellen was getting hit with right hands that whole round, second round, and then McFarland took her down. Now McFarland has her down again in the first round, third round. BJ, please tell me that Ali Malay won that second round. What is Big John looking at? Big dumb, yeah, man. Did he really give her Brunel in the second round? Yeah, she did. Yeah, she most definitely won. Ooh, uh-oh. Ellen's pulling guard here. Uh-oh. She get the guillotine? Uh-oh. Brunel's trying to lock in the guillotine. I don't think she's gonna get it though. But she might. McFarland's turning red here. She can't get out. Uh-oh. Brunel's locked it. Can she get it? Okay, she giving a thumbs up. Ali Malay's okay. Brunel's probably gonna lose it though. She gave a thumbs up that she was okay. This guillotine, I don't think it's locked. Nah, Brunel ain't gonna get that guillotine. Uh-oh. She's tight. Is she tight with it? Can McFarland get out? Or will she go to sleep? I don't think it's fully around the neck, though, is it? No, the leverage she's at, she's not really getting choked here. Like she's not fully getting choked because of the way she's kind of got that slant in her turn in her body here. She was on her stomach, flat, leg, knees down. She would, Ellen's climbing the cage with it. Oh, better position. Bruna Ellen's locking that guillotine in. She is not letting go. Ooh. Good leverage by Alima. Alima Lay has got her. Oh, Alima Lay's climbing the cage. Take some pressure. Off of it. I don't know if she's going to get that, though. Alima's on the cage. Feet on the cage. Taking the leverage off. Ref is watching close. She's still good. Yeah, get that. Yeah, get that. Yeah, Bronson, get the crank. Yeah. Let off of that and just get that crank. Yeah. She ain't getting that. That arm got tired. So with that control of that submission, would that give Ellen the round? $53 seconds left. McFarland's out now. Oh, could she get a choke? McFarland switched out. Now she's in that closed guard. McFarland's going to finish on top here with a few hammer fists, elbows. Azama said, who won round 3? It's looking like, well, with her holding that position, I don't know how they're going to score that for that long, but McFarland's doing more work on top now. McFarland might have swept this fight. Might have. Could be 29-28, though. Yep. McFarland finishes strong, so you know it's probably 30-27, Zama. I want to hear the score. Hold on, let me turn this sound up. Yeah, she was too calm in there, BJ. She was very calm. She just climbed that cage, used her knees to take a lot of the pressure off. Ellen didn't have that thing locked in. I want to know what's up with them scores, man. Like, how Big John gonna score that second round for Bruna Ellen? I gave Bruna Ellen the first round, but the second round, clearly McFarland won that round. What is he watching? Yeah, it is interesting. It's an interesting round, James. Because I know in that first minute, Alema got the takedown, but she finished strong. It's all in what you look at for these last 2 minutes of her being locked in by the neck, but she defended it well, you know. It wasn't really like Brunello was being dominant with it. So you give it to Alema for the damage or the sub. I might have to go with the damage, but you know, more significant strikes landed too. Because she was holding that submission, but it wasn't really like a submission. You know, it was never really like any trouble because Alema Lay was clear to give a thumbs up. She was okay. So I give her the third round too, I guess. Because with her and that holding that head like that, it's almost just like she was surviving herself. All right, let's hear these. Let me hear these scores. Hold on. You say 29-28. Let's see. Ooh, 29-28 for Ellen. $29-28 McFarland. Uh-oh. 30-27. That's McFarland. I told y'all. What I tell y'all? What I tell y'all? Alema Lay won. I told you one judge was going to have it 30-27. There was no way Bruna Ellen had, you know, yeah. I say at least 29-28 for McFarland, but when I saw that first round on Big John's card, I was like, I bet you one of them judges going to do the same thing. So if you give Alema Lay the first round, second and third, you pretty much give her all of that. So hey, at least Bruna Ellen walks away with a little bit more money. Yeah, I gave the first round to Ellen though. Damn. Sorry, I dropped something. No, Brian, it really don't. It don't matter who wins if she retires. I mean, she missed weight on top of that, so yeah, it don't really matter. To me, it don't. It's the length that she held on When at the beginning of the choke, it was good. Then the rest of it was really tight. Did she land good on those elbows too? That's the question. Yeah, I thought McFarland did land some good shots. Enough to win the judges, that is. Yeah, I think it was super tight at that one position. She just did a good job of climbing the fence with it. Yeah, Ellen ain't got nothing to be ashamed of. She got a little bit of money, a little extra money. Okay, so it's not over. No, she talking about retiring, man. She ain't retiring. If she gonna say that every fight, I can't believe her. Then just keep on fighting. Just keep fighting until you put your gloves in the cage. That's how I'm gonna say it. You can keep on doing your thing. Just keep doing it. But yeah, it was a competitive fight. Brunellen, nothing to be ashamed of. She just got to work on adjustments, man. Donovan Jackson, does anybody think? Anybody think what? Yeah, let me jump back to this last fight here real quick. Give you my pick. Yasmin, Lucindo, Jauregui, however you call it, Herrig, and Lucindo. I'm gonna have to go with Yasmin Herrig in this fight on the main card because I think she's a little bit more well-rounded. Strikes look a lot more crisp than Lucindo's. I think she's much more polished, athletic, and stronger, and her strikes are just so crisp. And if Lucinda wants to win this fight, I think she has to get this thing to the ground. Lucinda's got to get this fight down to the ground. That's her best bet is to maul, fight in close, and try to go for a submission. But Yasmin got good takedown defense. When it comes down to it, I think that's enough to keep the fight where she wants it. Her crisp combinations and ability to mix it up, I have to go with her. I think she's fought at a higher level. Combate, still a higher level than the regional circuit that Lucindo's on. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Yasmin in this fight, possibly by stoppage, because Yasmin Rodriguez, she likes to go in there and clean up. Man, she goes in there and goes after these girls. She wants to make a statement. So then Yasmin Rodriguez will be 9-0, and yeah, that's what I'm going for in this one. Cole said Clarissa said yesterday she planned to fight Amanda Nunez in the cage in 2 years. Yeah, okay, Clarissa. You plan to fight her in 2 years. Like it's that easy. She need to stop that, man. I give her all the props in boxing all day long. But when you start talking about Amanda Nunez, the girl that hits like a truck and can take you down with ease, I got Amanda by knockout or Amanda by submission. Because that's you ain't taking it serious. 2 years? You really think you can be in there with Amanda Nunez 2 years? No. Tell you, Nunez got bricks in the hands, and what I'm talking about. Look, I know she a boxer, but you ain't stopping girls like Nunez is in MMA. You gonna fight her at 145? Shoot, that's even worse. Yeah, Nunez just do her like GDR, even with so much ease. Now, if Nunez comes to her world, that's a different thing. But you in her world, crocodile's gonna get eaten by the lioness on land. You want to fight the lioness? You crocodile, take her in the water. Shoot, yeah, yeah. You gotta get to the UFC first. They won't. Yeah, you won't get signed to the UFC in 2 years if you're not even cleaning up competition in PFL. 2 years, that's not that far away. 2 years is not that far away. Yeah, you gonna master BJJ in that amount of time in wrestling? No. Donovan, okay, you said, does anybody think that Bellator gives McFarlane a shot at the title in her next fight against Liz Carmouche? I don't know. I don't think she deserves it since she missed weight in this fight. I think she should have to fight Velasquez. Let them rematch to see who fights Liz Carmouche next. That would make sense. That's the only way I think she should get to the title. Donovan, make her fight, make weight, and fight the former champ. Yeah. Yeah, before did state that she's going to fight out the rest of her contract and retire. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I wasn't laughing at that, Marcus. I was laughing about this Clarissa. Yeah, she won't make it to the UFC in 2 years. Got to get past Savannah Marshall first. Go ahead and handle Savannah Marshall. Then, if you retire from boxing, everything will be, laid out in front of you. Mojo said Amanda knocks Clarissa Smooth out in an exhibition match after retirement. Right. Probably not going to happen. But what do you think about Bullet versus Katie Taylor in boxing? That's a good fight. I would have to go with, in boxing, I think I would go with Katie Taylor on that one. Yeah, I think I would go with Katie right now just because Katie's work rate is high and she's fighting 2-minute rounds. I'm just saying Valentina's used to fighting in 5-minute rounds at a slower pace, where Katie is used to piling up points. And Katie's fought at a higher level in boxing. Valentina knows boxing and she's got some professional fights, but she doesn't have and hasn't fought the names like Katie has in boxing. So I think Katie would be actually, I think Chris Cyborg would be more competition for her in boxing. But that's just me. Zama said Deanna Bennett will maul McFarlane. Deanna Bennett's getting better, man. Deanna Bennett's gotten better. Yeah, Deanna Bennett's definitely gotten better. Deanna Bennett's gotten stronger too, man. James Press, do you think Nunez beats Clarissa in straight up boxing? Clarissa will outbox her. Nunez hits hard. Oh no, yeah. Clarissa beats her in straight boxing. Big difference. No, Clarissa takes away the power of Nunez. Nunez probably wouldn't even hit her clean in boxing. Nunez would lose a straight up decision to Nunez in boxing. Now we talk the cage. Nunez is going to massacre Clarissa. That's just the straight truth, right? Both of them would exploit what needed to be, in their respective homes. Do I think it'll be competitive with Bullet and Katie Taylor? I don't even think it would be that competitive. I think Katie Taylor would win easy. I don't think it would be competitive. You got to think of styles. Like, to beat Katie Taylor, you got to be a body puncher and a mauler, like Amanda Serrano did. And what was the other girl's name? Delphine Pursoon. You got to be a dog. Like, if you stay at a range and try to time her, Katie's going to just outpoint you. Those are her best styles. Like, somebody just stays back and gives her the room, a basic fighter, or like somebody that just boxes and throws singles at a time. Yeah, I think her gas tank, was built for 2-minute rounds, so she's going to be piling up while Bullet's trying to get adjusted. Valentina already said she's not interested in boxing. Cyborg said it might be too big for Katie Taylor, even though Taylor's a much better boxer. That's what she's going for, though, from my understanding. Ulysses, what's going on? Did you have Serrano or Taylor before the fight? You thought Taylor won that fight? I had Taylor winning close. I picked Serrano to win, and I thought Serrano won the first time, but I could see Taylor winning. It was that tight, and it took everything out of Katie Taylor to win, though, in that fashion. It took everything out of her for that type of style. I think if Serrano would have focused more on the body in the later rounds, she probably could have got her out of there, but she kind of let up in a couple of the mid rounds. But yeah, it was a good fight, man. It was competitive. Yeah, I gave it to Serrano. When I look at them last few rounds as of lately, yeah, I could see people giving it to Taylor. Like, that's how close it was. It was good though. Mojo said in a UFC match, Valentina beats Taylor. In boxing, Taylor beats Valentina. Right. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, because you got to remember Taylor's wired for 10 2-minute rounds. She's wired for that type of hand fight. Valentina's gotten used to picking, just picking her shots, pot shot here and there. And you got to remember mixing it up with so many other things, not just your basic 1-2 and hooks and uppercuts, right? What do you think about PFL giving $1 million for Katie, $1 million for Cyborg, and $1 million for Kayla, $2 million for the winner to make that fight? They can't turn that down. They ought to take that. Kayla's been talking a lot of junk now, especially with Cyborg taking on this lesser competition of a fight in boxing. People are dumping on her now. I mean, I guess everybody expects more of Chris. Like, they expect her to take on a better name in boxing, but that's how it usually is when fighters make their boxing debuts. They don't take on the best competition. So, I mean, I don't really knock her. I mean, she's making money. So, now that Chris is taking on this boxing match, everybody thinks she's running from Kayla. I mean, I don't think she's running. I think she's just going where the money is, where there's no headache, right? She's getting older. Chris Cyborg's getting older. Like, she's not going to sit around and wait and keep playing games. Where the money is, she's going to take it, right? I'm sure she would take this Kayla fight if it was really right there. And in this offer they're putting up now, $1 million for Cyborg, $1 million for Kayla, $2 million for the winner. That just sounds too good to be true, though, to me. Like, we never know what's going on behind the scenes, like, as far as the offer. Sounds good to me, though, James, if you ask me, though. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, I have no problem with Chris fighting boxing match. Even if it is a lower level boxer. I mean, never said she was the greatest boxer in the world anyway. Like, she's got to test herself out in a real professional boxing match. Cyborg replied about Ronda receiving $3 million guaranteed, which she fought Nunez and Nunez getting 200,000. Basically saying that Chris wants the better part of the split since she's the draw. Uh, I I think 1 million apiece is fair now because Kayla, they're going to treat Kayla good because she's part of the organization, right? Cyborg getting 1 million for it. You can try to milk it for more, but you might as well just take it to me because they're gonna give Kayla that amount. They're not gonna give her more than Chris because that's their girl. You know what I mean? That's their poster girl. So to me, it's a situation where if they can make it 50-50, but the winner gets this $2 million prize, I mean, why not, right? If you're that confident in your style, if you're that confident in your skill set, I mean, hey, I think Chris could beat Kayla. I'm like, hey, you got $3 million waiting there for you, right? Mastermind said Valentine. Valentine's not even fighting her names in the chat. You know how it is, Mastermind. When you're a great, when people consider you a great fighter, the name's not going anywhere, right? Robert Henry, let's go. He said too late for a link. Yeah, I might check out of here in about 10 minutes, 15 minutes. I just had to get on and do my picks, but now I'm getting caught up in the conversation here. I don't know though, man. Cachoeira at 135 got me thinking, man. Got me thinking. I'm tempted to change my pick, man. What do you think, BJ, man? You think Cachoeira is gonna win this fight at 135? Yeah, Valentine. You're right. You're right, Ulysses. You're right. Valentina seems like more of a draw than Cyborg. Really, right? Yeah. Everybody's talking about her time, so and she's more in reach to a lot of the UFC fighters, right? Yeah, I'm sticking with Lipski too. Yeah. Lipski by round 2 KO. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with Lipski. Lolita said, "What I miss about Valentina? Oh, nothing. You just the question was who could she beat Valentina or who'd win Valentina or Katie Taylor in a boxing match? Robert Henry said, "Zombie Girl by late KO." Yeah. Priscilla at 135. Yep. Ariane, they're gonna throw down at 135. So yeah, I'm going Loopy. I'm going with Yasmin Herrig. Let me think. Can Calvillo come back after that last performance? Does she come back after that last performance? I don't know. I might have to go with Nina. Um, that was, that was just, up in the air. I don't know. Nina says she feels better at 125, so I'm kind of basing it off of that and just of what Calvillo's looked at like in the last few fights. I don't know. I'm gonna go with Nina, Yasmin, Loopy, and Lipski. I would feel more confident in Lipski at 125, but this 135 has got me thinking. Somebody's getting there's going to be blood. I can promise you that, though. Robert Henry said, if Lipski can finish her, she's in big trouble. If Lipski can't finish her early, she's in big trouble. Yeah. Yeah, that's the question. Lipski couldn't even knock out Antonina, Montana, or Mandy Bone. But her technical striking is good, though. Yeah, and she been through a rough cut and that COVID. Oh, no, man. Oh, no. No, I'm not. I'm not changing my mind. I'm gonna stick with Lipski. Robert said he don't care about that fight. Yeah, it's the least. It's surprisingly, they're the bigger names on the card, or they're the more experienced names, but not too many people care about that. James said, "Did you hear about the real truth, Nina? Did you hear about the real truth, Nina spit in her pre-fight scrum combo? No. What about Nina split? What are you talking about? I listened to it, but what do you mean? I heard it. I mean, I heard her talking about her throwing up and stuff like that, her being sick. But like, what are you referring to? Zama said he got Cachoeira. Lipski looked unwell. Dang, did she really look unwell? I gotta go back and look at that. Because the whole weight thing has got me up in the air, man. Like, I like Lipski's style and her skills, but it's just something about her. That weight thing is really getting to me now. Todd Johnson, what's up? He said, I think Lipski can finish her. Nunez is definitely winning her fight. She's so much more well-rounded. Appreciate you coming through, man. Yeah, Calvillo, I like her, but she just hasn't looked the best in her last 3 fights to me. I think Herrig and Lupi are the ones I'm really, really sticking with, though. Yasmin Herrig, I'm sticking with her, and Godinez. Oh man, I know what you're talking about, James. Oh boy, I know what you're talking about now. You're talking about the split decision, right? You talking about that? I thought you were talking about something else, man. Oh, yeah, I heard that part. Yeah, you can't do nothing about it, man. Nunez got the victory, and Nina said it too. Nina was like, "Oh, there was no question about the first fight." She was like, "Nunez clearly dominated Valentina the first 2 rounds." So, hey, it is what it is, right? Nunez got both of them victories. I mean, what can we do, right? She got him. Brian Williams said, I think Calvillo is so hungry. I'm not sure about Nina. I think Nina's probably the better fighter when she shuts up and wins, but I think she might be too comfortable. Yeah, that's true. Like, Nina hasn't got a win in 4 years, 3 years almost, right? Calvillo. Calvillo disappointed me with that Andrade fight, though, man. Like, because she called her out. She called her out. Lost in 1 round. See, Calvillo hadn't gotten a win in 2 years. Just got I don't know. Nina is a little bit more committed sometimes, her technical skills. I think that's why I'm going with her. Mojo said this new gym and training environment may work into Nina's favor, like it seemed to for Amanda. Oh, Nina's still at ATT, from my understanding. Like Nina still train. From what she said, she still trains at ATT. She said that's still her home. Mojo, yeah. She said she hasn't split. She said Amanda, she does her thing at her new gym, but yeah, Nina Ansaroff is still training at ATT. Nina said Nina is a stay-at-home mom who happens to who happens to what? Who happens to steal what? John said, "Man, I like Nina a lot, but she's delusional if she thinks Amanda won that second fight against Valentina." Yeah, she said it. Yeah, she said it. The first fight, yeah, clearly, I think we all agree with that one. She won that, but she said, "Hey, she won it." Oh, still under contract. He's crazy. Let me see who's next. Oh, this is co-main event. If Cynthia only stands and bangs, she'll lose to Nina. So she mixes it up with some wrestling. Yeah, that's gonna have to be her main thing in this fight is her wrestling. And can she get Nina down is a question. But she says she's still trying to move down to 115. Maybe she still feels like she's more comfortable at 115. That's where I wish she would go back down. Yeah. All right, y'all still got about 20 y'all in here. Let's get to 20 likes. Got 20 y'all in here. 20, hit that like button before I get up out of here. I'm telling you, yeah, this Herrig Lucindo fight should be a good one, though. I can't believe that girl's only 20 years old. That girl made her debut at 15 years old. Of course, that was in Brazil, so she was able to. They were able to swing some things. I don't see. Wait a minute. Yeah, can't. Hold on. Oh, okay. Hold on. Spelled it wrong. Hmm. Yeah, Yasmin, huh? Is it Easman? Is with an I. Yeah. Ulysses said, "Will Aaron derail the meatball train?" I'm gonna talk about that tomorrow or Sunday. But early look, Aaron is dangerous for meatball. Aaron's just got a good, well-rounded skill base to her, and if she can gas Molly down and wear her down with takedowns and wrestling, she might be able to submit her like Jillian Robertson did, or just maul her like Tyler Santos did. if she can close the distance and take away the legs, should be no problem. But Aaron has to move her head, man. Like Aaron can't be taking clean punches. His Meatball's got good boxing now. You know, Aaron gets hit. Aaron's not a slick fighter. She's a pressure fighter, strong, got some well-rounded skills, but she can give you a hit now. Molly's got quick hands, so it's just a matter of Aaron really committing to closing that range and not giving Molly any rounds, doing like Tyler did basically. Fight this fight on the ground, controller, but don't run into stuff like the elbows, the spinning back elbows, But I think Aaron, with her skill set, she should get it. Early look, I think, yeah. But according to Molly, she signed an 8-fight contract, so she's not going anywhere. If she loses this Aaron fight, she'll go back down to fighting 8 unranked fighters or something, or maybe a Jennifer Meyer or Andrea Lee or Nina Ansaroff. She got an 8-fight deal, so we'll see, right? With the 8-fight deal, might fight a couple top 10, top 15 fighters, but if she loses to them, it's back to the unranked fighters, right? And either way, if she's bringing in the fans, they don't care. The UFC knows that her fan base is bigger than some of these top 10 fighters. So, hey. Appreciate that, Todd Johnson. He said that live for one of the best. I'm glad you think that, man. Best live podcast out there. Appreciate that. Yeah, Jane says she better do good against Meatball. Yeah, she better, man. Want to go when she want to fight up from here? She better go in there and win this fight. Robot Chick said if Aaron is that cocky and tries to strike, she deserves to get finished. She needs to spam takedowns like Khabib. Yeah, she got to she can't be running in there like I've seen in the past. Like she runs in with the head on the line. Meatball gonna set up the elbow, spinning back elbow. JJ Aldrich had a pretty good round against Aaron though. But I think Aaron, she gets it. And I think she's strong. She'll know how to mix it up. Madison Square Garden, right? This ain't in Molly McCann's territory. This is in Madison Square Garden. So yeah. But yeah, I'm looking forward to tomorrow, y'all. 4 p.m. The undercard starts. I will do a fight companion for Cachoeira and Lipski. We're going to watch that one live together. Yeah, we got to watch that live together. The other fights, maybe. Yeah, I might do a fight companion for the other fights, but I got to get on and do one for Lipski Cachoeira. Because somebody going to be getting knocked out. And I got to be on live giving that reaction. James said, how strong is Aaron, do you think? Don't seem too big, but stocky. Not really. I think she is strong, physically strong. I think it's just really one of the big parts is her wrestling, her grappling base. She really knows how to position herself and position her opponent to take away a lot of their leverage so she can get takedowns with ease. Something Mackenzie Dern has a problem with. I think she knows how to take fighters off their balance. Like Miranda Maverick's a very strong fighter, but she's really good at attacking, feinting takedowns or even just the element of surprise with that burst she has. And sometimes sometimes she'll be stocky, but sometimes she won't. Like sometimes she really trims down. But I think she just has a very high IQ at her age with her grappling. She's just really good at taking fighters down. Um, he said, "Do you think she does well against Santos' grappling wise or not right now? Not right now. Maybe in like a couple more fights. Not right now. I think Santos is better." Oh boy, Santos got her own game. Santos got her own problems right now, man. I'm gonna talk about that later though. Tyler Santos. Oh boy, what is going on with her, man? She got some situations going on. I hope it ain't as bad as we think it is. Got to keep that reputation clean, man. She really wants to be able to, switch around the trainers and so on. Yeah, her brother-in-law is suing her. That is crazy, man. Brother-in-law, manager out for 20%. Yeah, we'll talk about that later though. What a time to fall in with that now, man. What a time to do that now, right? Whenever you're at the top or close to the top. Mojo said I'll be tuned in for sure for the Lipski Cachoeira fight companion. I can't seem to get a grasp on this one. No surprise. Yeah, it's a tough one. You said, what's up with Santos? Oh, man. She's being accused of scamming her team. Scamming her manager. I'm not saying she is, but that's the word they use. They said she's scamming her manager. Brother-in-law ain't get paid. People she trained with ain't getting paid. And her defense was, I couldn't read contracts. And I'm like, look, Santos, we in a new day and age now. You got to get translators and you got to read things fine. You got to read fine print now. Yeah, Ulysses manager and 2 coaches. Yeah, Marina Rodriguez is coach, right? You see, Marina Rodriguez ain't got no issue. Yeah, 20% is a lot. I know what is it? Most managers, 10%, 7 to 10%, 20%. That's a lot of doggone money. But is that the tally up from those 3 fights? Because he claims she owes money for the Roxy fight, the JoJo fight, and the championship fight. So she owes money for 3 fights. Yes, and yeah, she's ripped. Yeah, great shape. Zama said Marina unfollowed her. What? Are you sure? Are you serious, man? Wow. Dang. Wow, that beef is deep now. She said, I ain't associated with nobody like that. Wow. Wait a minute. Got me up here looking now. Yeah, that's not a good look, man. Like I said, I don't know the whole story. Like, I don't know what's going on, but 3 fights of nobody getting paid, plus a brother-in-law and a manager complaining. Odds are against you. My thing is, don't make verbal agreements. It should be all about contracts, even with brother-in-laws, even with family, and just being straight up. Like, if you need this person's services, put a price on it, get a contract drawn up, and you can draw up a contract in your own language. It ain't got to be English, so that's no excuse. You know what I mean? Like, a contract can be done in your own language so you can understand it. You ain't got to go over here and say, oh, I didn't understand this. Well, when you do press fights and post-fight interviews, you got a translator right there. The UFC is an American organization. You should know that number one thing I need is a translator. Look, I plan to go overseas one day to Japan or somewhere. I'm gonna try to get me something that can translate. Like, I'm not gonna have me a personal translator, but I'm gonna have me a book, or I'm gonna have my app where I can translate what people say. I'm not just gonna take things for a face value or whatever, I'm gonna make sure that I can understand what it is I'm reading and shaking my head to when somebody asks me a question. Right? It's not that hard. You're going into the business. You should know, hey, I can't understand this. Well, let me get somebody to translate it for me. It was a contract, James. One of the contracts. I think, one of the her manager for MTK Global. She said she wasn't educated on it. She didn't get a copy of it. And again, that's your own fault. It should have been on you to say, "Hey, make me a copy. Let's go find us a Staples or something. What is the other place? Staples, Office Max. Let's go ride down there and get this contract, Xerox or whatever. Let's make a copy of it." Robot Chick said, "Get on to clear her name." Hey, got to get a translator, and we can do that. If that's the case, though, right? TJ said, "What's up?" He said, "Remember, in history, only Nunez has ever held 2 UFC belts at the same time." Yeah, you're right. You're right. James said she said her brother was a Uber driver and her husband was helping him out by giving him a job to coach class or something, doing him a favor. Right. But even then, with a favor, you need to have some type of agreement, something written out where you're going to say, "Hey, I owe you this amount of money." Mojo said, "When in doubt, pay your bills first, then dispute it after. Keep your name clean in the big leagues." Exactly. Because she's in the big leagues now. And she's got a lot of names against her. Who you think gonna want to train with her now? I mean, Zaman John said Marina Rodriguez unfollowed her. Wow. I mean, I don't know the story. I'm not going to unfollow her, though. I mean, still a good fighter. I mean, well, I lend that person money. I don't know about that, but So I don't know, man. I don't know. She seems like a sweet girl to me, and she intentionally screwing them is crazy, and they almost got to her to be champion. And that's the thing. Like, you never know with people. Like, it seem like they are. Yeah, okay, they might be. It might not be. Some people use that language barrier to benefit themselves. I've had people do that before. Yeah, James. I think the contract was in English. I'm gonna pull up the article tomorrow or Wednesday. I'm gonna do a live, not Wednesday, Sunday. I might do a video talking about it because I'm not doing it to badmouth somebody. I'm just doing it because I want to do a video just talking about it because people need to learn how to read contracts. Not even if you a fighter. If you trying to be a musician, y'all got to start reading contracts and stop doing business with family and not having contracts as well. Just because it's your brother-in-law don't mean you don't need a contract. You still better have something made out because that's business. Ain't nothing personal. It's just business, right? It's just business. So, and if you ain't gonna, if you can't do proper business with your family, maybe you shouldn't. Just because they're your blood don't necessarily mean that it's going to be legit down the line, right? Yeah, Robot Chick. I'm just saying, yeah, like you can't pull that language barrier now. Like there's just too many avenues around that. There's too many, things that can help you now. As fast as people post on IG and know how to use IG, they should know how to pull up a translation app. I mean, phones do it now, right? So yeah, that's just my early take on it. I mean, I was like, man, like this could be the beginning of the end for her, all because of some bad financial moves, or just not committing and not paying what you owe. Mess up your reputation. You just got here. Hopefully they work it out. Hopefully they can just handle it out of court, whatever. Pays what she owes, moves on, mutual split, whatever, right? Hopefully that works, because hey, it's gonna mess up her chances to get back to the top. Yeah. Well, we'll see though. Yeah, fight companion tomorrow for Lipski Cachoeira for sure. So tune in to that. And yeah. Last go round. Anybody else want to give their final picks before I shut this thing down? Who are your picks for these 4 fights tomorrow? You can post one more time if you want. If you haven't posted, go ahead and go now. All right, let's get the. Okay, we got the 19. Let's get the 20 likes before we get up out of here. Yeah, Zaman, that's what I said. 3 fights. Roxy, JoJo, and the Valentina fight. That's 3 fights. Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy, right? Mojo says she needs to get out in front of it before it paints her out. Yeah. Just get the, just get this thing situated. See, whenever people, you try to be slick and get around certain things, it comes back and bites you, man, especially with this money. All right. If Tyler don't work that zero coaches will not want to work with her. Exactly. They won't. Even if she didn't have it all at once, just try to set up like, okay, we'll pay a percentage now, then we'll pay some later. Just don't make some little agreements. Oh, because they family, I ain't got to pay them. Or because I'm doing you a favor, I ain't got to pay you. Don't work that way. Like I said, I don't know the whole story, but from that's what's being put out, that's my suggestion. Ulysses, he says he's got Calvillo, Herrig, Lipski, and Lupi. All right, I got 3 of those, Ulysses. I might change back to Calvillo, man. I'm not sure. Emoji said I'll post my picks after the decision so I get some right for a change. Yeah. Yeah, Herrig, that's the one I'm looking forward to, though. 2 on the main card for sure. Yeah. Okay, y'all. I got on late today, so I was trying to just sit on for a minute, and I was out for the last 3 days, 4 days. So I just want to get on here and chop it up a little bit with y'all. Oh, yeah, we getting there. 31. Let's get to 31 subscribers to get to 1,000. And maybe I'll do a shirt giveaway. That's what I need to do a t-shirt giveaway. I'm going to do a Breaker Gang shirt giveaway. When I get to 1,000, that's what I do. Yeah, when I hit 1,000, when I hit 1K, I'll do a Breaker Gang shirt giveaway. Maybe to like two, give away 2 or something like that. How I'm gonna do it as far as maybe maybe 3, maybe give away like 3 shirts or something like that. However, I'll set it up, I'm not sure yet, but yeah. Todd Johnson says Santos is digging a hole for himself. That's the last thing attached to your name as a fighter. People would take that very seriously. Yeah, when it comes to money, people ain't gonna be playing, especially managers. Managers ain't gonna play. Managers not gonna play for that. If they know you kind of sneaky or shady with money, or if being shady around your name, or anything shady is around your name, they don't want to deal with you. Brian said, I'll take Lipski. That's the only one I feel confident about. I love Hill, but she's not ever fighting for a title. I'll go with Loopy. Fine, I'll take Nina. Don't know the Yasmin's. Okay. Yeah, I agree. I'm going with Lipski. Yeah. Loopy's a safe bet to me. And I got to take Nina. Much as I love Cynthia in this, man, like I like her. Just been disappointing me lately, but I'm going to go with Nina. Mojo said thanks. Mojo said thanks as always for all you do. Great content, my man. I appreciate that. Yeah. Robot Chicken said Breaker Gang bandanas in the works. Yeah, some bandanas. We gonna hook up a t-shirt or 2 first. T-shirt or 3. Then yeah, we'll do a bandana. I'm gonna do a neutral color with the bandana. Now I ain't trying to get nobody capped out there. No blue or red bandanas. We're gonna do like a black bandana. It's gonna have to be a black bandana because I ain't trying to get y'all caught up in no color wars. But TJ said super moderator TJ gets his shirt off top. Then y'all can have your contest or whatever. Dang. He said he get one off top. Okay. Marcus said Loopy versus Vanessa. Who wins? Loopy again. Because Loopy already beat her in LFA. I think Loopy wins again. Go back and watch that fight if y'all missed that. Loopy versus Vanessa in LFA. That was a good fight. Brian said that's a good scrap. Hey, it already happened. Go back and watch it. Y'all ain't seen that fight? Yeah, that already happened back in 2020. Yeah, if y'all haven't seen it, yeah, check it out. Yeah, like Mojo said, Loopy beats her again. Yeah. I like Vanessa, but yeah. That was a good fight. Honestly, it don't really need to happen right now. Yeah, Loopy made it closer than it should have been. Loopy started off to me winning, but then it turned into like a trading match. A couple of times in there, it turned into a bloody war. But I like Vanessa okay, but I knew that Loopy was going to take it because just got too much in the toolbox for her. Yep. Where is it? I can find that fight. Did I ever save that fight? Hold on. Yeah. Did I? Here it is. No, never mind. I think sometimes I be trying to say some of these fights. Vanessa was a LFA champion, and Loopy took that belt from her. Where is it? Man, what is this? Stupid spamming again. See, Marcus Bell's been on this. He's been attacking the spam. TJ talking about he get a shirt off top. Marcus get a shirt off top. So he attacking right there. So when we get to 1,000, Marcus he'll get a shirt off top. I think that's just a given. Marcus Bell, he gets a Breaker Gang shirt right off top. All right, James. Yeah, catch you tomorrow. Appreciate that, man. Mojo said the stripper girl's got some heart for sure, but she eats punches like a steak dinner. That's true. That is so true. But her ground game is very good. That girl's good on the ground. Like, she's so flexible. I like how she, she moves too. She's very flexible on the ground, though. I ain't got nothing else going on right now since it's so late, so I can't even get up. Oh. What else, y'all? Yeah, I'm just chilling anyway tomorrow. Look at this, man. Alima Lay. Yeah, Alima Lay McFarlane. We'll see what's next with her, man. Like, she's gonna have to make weight next time before I can think she's ready for a title shot. I think that's my next round by round. Loopy and Vanessa. That was a good. Dang, man. That was a good good fight. Good bloody war. Okay. I don't know. I think Leah Letson's injured. I think something like that. I think she is injured. I think she is. So Chelsea Chandler's got a new opponent now. Stoyarenko, right? Yeah. All right, let me get up now. I gotta get out of my chair. So Fight Companion tomorrow. Y'all tune in for Cachoeira, Lipski, Fight Companion. And hit that like if you haven't. Subscribe if you haven't. And if you missed the live, catch it later. TJ said nothing's gonna go right for her since she signed with the UFC. No, right. Yeah, nothing has, man. No featherweight division either, right? So yeah, that ain't gonna help. All right, y'all. Catch you tomorrow. Combo Breaker 99. I'm out. Subscribe. Peace.